something useful. So if I'm to love God, I'm to love my neighbor, I'm to love myself, I'm to love my enemies, and of course, love my family. Husbands, love your wives, you love your children. If I'm to live my life in service, the final question is when? And the answer is easy: today. That's why Jesus said the greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all of your heart, soul, and mind, and to love your neighbor as yourself. Matthew 22. If that's what I've got to do today to fulfill my purposes for God, then I'm going to head over to make my tea, but I'm going to do it with a commitment today to love. It says, commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established. In other words, whatever we're doing, we commit it to God. I'm doing this for God. And that goes hand in hand with what Paul said in Colossians 3:23, when he said, whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for man. So if we focus on doing our work and doing the right work for God, and we do it for him, and we do it with our best efforts, and whatever we try to do, we do it with our might, then we not only have the assurance God will bless the work of our hands and that they will prosper, our work will prosper, but we also have the assurance that we're working in line with the will of God. So that's your Swiss Army knife instruction for the day. And hey, by the way, don't forget, God's not through working, because Psalm 138:8 says, you and me are God's work. If you live all of your time just enjoying the moment, you may not get done the things that need to get done. You need to eat your broccoli, and you need to eat your protein, as well as the occasional dessert. But the bottom line is don't think God made you to be miserable. God didn't make you because he wanted you to be a slave. God made you, and he gave you taste buds to enjoy taste. He gave you sensation to enjoy senses, ears to enjoy beautiful music, nose to enjoy beautiful fragrances, all of your eyes to behold beauty. All of your senses are there, not just to get by, evolution, but are there to enjoy. That it's important that we try to cultivate good relationships with people. And that calls into question not only how we meet people, but how we're willing to get involved in their lives and let them involved in ours. Because we want relationships of depth, not surface. We want relationships where we are able to help people and receive help from people, so that when we go through those times of crisis, we have friends to support us. When they go through times of crisis, we're there to support them. God didn't put us in this earth just to be a tray. We're a tray with a message. And that message can include in the Greek, He saner, hude saner. One man is no man. One woman is no woman. Let's be in relationship with others. Let's share that. But how does the sun, how does the moon, how do the stars praise God? And they do it the same way I've been talking to you about all week for you and me. They praise God when they are what God made them to be. When they take their rightful place in creation, in reference to God, in reference to nature, in reference to everyday life, when they are what they were made to be, they are expressing praise, glory, worth, value, magnificence to the Creator.